Ironically, it appears Trumplafucks are getting tired of losing. So much so that they'll grab onto any win, no matter how bullshit it is. Now, I get a lot of people pushing back, Trumplafucks pushing back on my page, as you might guess. And frequently they'll come to my page and say, "Oh, yeah? Well, Donald Trump's got $8 billion now, so suck on that." That is absolutely adorable. Clearly, you are unable to read, and certainly comprehension isn't your strong point. You're talking about the IPO with Truth Social, and you think that's the end all be all, that Donald Trump will be a billionaire finally. Well, I'm sorry to tell you there's more to the story, and you should have looked into it. But since you're here, I'll tell you the inside track on this story, and then maybe you won't be so excited. Now, this IPO came out originally, and it did start out strong because a bunch of Trumplafucks who know nothing about the stock market invested in it. And it had a pump type experience. But then there's the dump type experience, which some people already did. They knew what was going to happen. It was going to get hyped up at first, and then the facts were going to come out. And what are the facts? Well, there was a financial report that came out that said over the past 2 years, Truth Social has lost $58 million. The only revenue it derived is $4.1 million. Well, that's not a healthy company. That's not good news financially for Truth Social. Earlier today, we had a report that two investors into Donald Trump's little IPO got busted and pled guilty to insider trading to the tune of $22 million. Imagine that. There's some corruption in Donald Trump's backyard. The fact of the matter is their financial health, Truth Social, is so bad that auditors have said, we don't know if we can sustain this. We may have to shut down the company. That all coupled with the fact that the stocks are dropping like a rock. So you think Donald Trump's going to end up with $8 billion. I'll be surprised if he doesn't end up with a bunch of penny stock shares with fucking nothing to show for it. You want to do that as a flex? You want to throw that into my face? Well, you may want to look into it a little bit and know the facts instead of just spewing bullshit as Trumplafucks do.